Kanpai.
Kanpai?
Kanpai.
Do you know I actually googled that?
Good stuff.
Oh. What does Kiwami actually mean?
I think it means extreme. It does, it means extreme. It's the extreme.
Extreme?
It's the extreme version of Yakuza.
Oh, that's quite cool.
So Yakuza came out on the PS2 years ago.
It came out, yeah, 11 years ago.
2006.
But Kiwami was released as part of the 10-year anniversary celebration.
Yeah.
Same with Zero as well. They're
Yeah.
both released as part of the 10-year anniversary.
But essentially what it is, it's a remake of one that's in the style of Zero. It's the best remake ever made, I think. It's the best. I can't think of another video game remake which is so authentic to the original but also just updates it perfectly in every single way.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's been a kind of care and attention done to update the game, not just to say, right, we'll remake it, we'll put in better fighting, but they've actually added more to the story as well.
Yeah, they have.
It's just a game that gives so much. I mean, and also it's essentially a budget release as well. So it's, you can buy Yakuza Kiwami for like 25 quid.
Pretty much.
What an amazing entry to the series, especially in this year where it feels like everyone's been playing them.
It's nice that, because see, for years I feel like we've been sort of screaming into a brick wall and no one's been listening to us. We've been talking about Yakuza that long, like us and a few other sort of little people, you know, people like us that don't know, little people, niche people online, been talking about Yakuza, but nobody really has. But this year it seems to be this is it. It's the time for Yakuza. What have you enjoyed about your Kiwami so far then?
So, I mean, for me it's just putting that, what is the most straightforward of the stories in the series, and just updating it to make it more playable. That's like, it sounds so basic, but that's it, that's all it had to be. But the additions are brilliant, like Majima.
Everywhere, absolutely everywhere.
Is one of the funniest things the game's ever made. Like, I think they finally realised that Majima, like, people want as much Majima as you can give.
There's a review I read that was saying there's a strange juxtaposition between the Majima everywhere Majima and the Majima in the story. Fine criticism, but I think I think it works all out because Majima is such an unpredictable character anyway that it's fine to, you know, that he's just some sort of you know, loose cannon that you can't really predict who he's going to be.
And
sometimes he's a hostess, sometimes he's a stripper,
sometimes he's a policeman.
Yes, actually. There's once actually I took a hostess out on a date and took her to get photos taken at the Club Sega, the photo booth, and Majima kept into the photo while I was getting a photo taken. It's just like, yes, everywhere.
It's so good.
He actually is everywhere.
So in Yakuza 0, which is a lot of people's first Yakuza game, you see the kind of buttoned down normal version of Majima for so much of it. I don't want to go into too much detail, but eventually he does become the mad dog of Shimano.
The mad dog, we know.
And this is that continuation now, so this is full unsettling.
It's quite a nice welcome dose of comedy in the game though, because Yakuza 1 had probably the most down-to-earth and pretty depressing plot. Like, a lot of people die, like a lot of characters who I really liked die. A lot of sad things happen. It starts with the main character taking the rap for his best pals, murdering somebody, goes to jail for 10 years and then comes back and everything's changed. It's actually quite a down-to-earth, like, pretty hard-boiled crime thriller.
Well, the main story is, I mean, the side quests are still...
the side quests, like... What's your favourite side quest so far?
I like the one where you get... Is there not? There's the one where you defend the honour of a woman who's in a bar and then she gets you steaming drunk. And then you wake up and like you've lost 100,000 yen.
That's a classic one. Did you fall for that one then?
Yeah.
Did you take the drinks?
I took the drinks. I get steaming.
The obvious.
I did, what I liked about it was the bar looked like it was in someone's house. Or a garage.
There's one there's a really strong one where there's a guy asking you to pick up a bag from a girl around the corner and she said, but don't look in the bag. Don't look in the bag. So you go and talk to the girl and get the bag, but don't look in the bag. And then you take it back, and if you don't look in the bag, eventually it trips over and you find out the bag was full of used underwear. It's like, oh, Japan. I finished Kiwami, and for my money, it's still the best plot in the game, in the series, especially because of the added cutscenes where you find out finally the descent of Nishiki.
Nishiki in this isn't just a villain.
Yeah.
He's given a fully rounded. Essentially, it almost builds it up to be like his whole ascendance is purely based on the fact that Kazuma Kiryu is in prison. And Nishiki fills that slot, but no one seems to believe in him, including
and a lot of stuff goes wrong as well.
Oh,
I thought you've really gone
no, I've
through
not.
the full series.
I'll be honest, I've
sorry,
not had the time to play it as much as you have.
Yakuza games, of course, the story is one thing. The characters, we love them. The side quests are obviously, they're great as well. But what you need to talk about is the combat. Right? Yeah. What's your favourite heat move in this?
I really like I think just the brawler one is really good.
No, the best one.
I really like that one.
No. The best one is the dragon style, which you only get to see like twice in the entire game.
Oh right, well, right?
Which is you have.
Have I?
Yeah, because you fight him. You fight the prisoner at the start of the game.
Oh yeah.
Kazuma.
Yeah.
Punches it and drops him into the ground. Other favourites have to be, of course, picking up a kettle and pouring water, hot boiling water.
I like when you pick up a box of nails.
Yes.
Shove the nails into together and then punch him as well. It's a grotesquely bad game. Somehow the main characters still never killed anyone.
How is that possible?
Still, never killed anyone.
The bosses always end up killing themselves out of honour in the games. Like it's like you injure them enough, but then they go, oh, you were right.
You injure them so much they're like, I might as well kill myself. There's no point in living.
This is like, oh, you're right. Am I wrong?
I good plan. When you sing one of the karaoke songs, like usually it comes up with a little picture of someone you miss.
There's flashbacks
dearly,
to things,
and it's the guy who runs the circuit. Is it Circuit Racer King?
No, it's Pocket Fighter.
Pocket Fighter, yeah. It's like it's a wee picture of him you're looking at, and I was like, cheap but brilliant. And like just to think that he spends so much time.
But then, if you go to the Pocket Racer circuit, he's there, older, and there's a whole side quest. There's a whole storyline involving the successor to Pocket Fighter.
Yeah,
it's just brilliant. We may as well, seeing as we've played the full series up to now, let's try and iron out what is the top, what's the rankings of Yakuza games.
Right, okay.
Because I think Yakuza 0 is the best one now, and Yakuza Kiwami is just sort of, I think 0, then 3, then Kiwami for me.
Yeah, it's always that difference between best and favourite, which we've talked about. I'd agree, I think Kiwami, distilled, I keep saying Kiwami. 0. Saké at I think 0 distilled a lot of what makes the series brilliant. It cut down on the playable characters, which I think, to be honest, after 5 was good. Because I think 5 was...
That was a lot.
It was good, but it was...
That was like an epic.
But it's like, who's this guy? And it cut down to just 2 characters you know really well. And there was value in seeing what they're like, so you could see the reckless Kazuma, like a young guy who's not got really any sense of importance to begin with, just flipped with a very responsible, buttoned down Majima, who's been forced into a position, even though every time he meets someone they're like, something in your eyes that doesn't look right, but he's like always so determined to follow the right path to get back into the good graces. So I'd say 0, definitely. Then for me, I think it's 3.
Yakuza 3,
I think 3 has a great story, but also it was the last time it was just Kazuma. And all the stuff for the orphanage is some of the best stuff the series has ever done.
It's funny, 3 still gets a bad reputation from people for the orphanage stuff, but also because when they brought it out in the West, they cut a lot of stuff out. But even with the amount of cuts they made to it, it's still a huge game.
There's a whole golf game in it. It has some of the most emotional moments in the series as well. Rikia.
Spoilers. Look, just get used to the idea that folk die in Yakuza.
Folk die. Kiwami goes right in at number 3. Plays brilliantly, was good. The changes make a lot of sense, especially how the leveling up works. Majima everywhere is one of the funniest features any game has.
And then after that, I'd say 4, 5 and 2 are all great games, but all of them, I mean, I love them all, I love the full series, but all of those 3 have what I think are just slightly forgettable plots. I can't. There's sort of a less of a human element to the plot.
I'd say for me 4 because it was the one that introduced Akiyama.
Oh yeah, he's cool.
Seijima and Toriyama.
No, Tanimura.
Tanimura.
You're thinking about the artist of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I'm actually. I've been reading that recently.
No, Tanimura.
Tanimura, who to be honest deserves his own game.
He does.
Tanimura has the most in-depth fighting system of any character.
Also, he's a policeman. Like he's one of the good guys.
But you could cuff people.
I know.
So that was
The top
Zero,
threes, 0, 3, and then Kiwami.
Yeah.
That's your holy trinity there.
Wouldn't play it in that order.
No, you'd go 0, Kiwami, then 3. You can skip. That's the thing. You can skip 2 and not miss a thing. Like the plot is that unimportant to the overall plot.
The only thing will be you'll be like, who's that guy in Dead Cells?
That's it. That's all. If you bother to play Dead Cells. Yakuza 6. It's coming next year.
Coming next year, the end of the Kazuma Kiryu story.
I know. I watched the extended story trailer last week. It was subtitled in English by some fans, and I got a wee bit sort of emotional. I was
Really?
like, this is it. This is the end of Kazuma.
See, I'm doing my usual thing. I'm trying to avoid. I like to go in with as much freshness.
I'm wondering if they're going to do it. Because I've not read any spoilers. I'm wondering if they're going to do what Metal Gear Solid 4 did not.
I would like
and kill them all.
I think like
there's been at least 2.
They've played with it twice now in the kind of like, I mean, spoilers, but the end of 5 is him dying. Is him walking through in the snow, bleeding out, thinking, and you think, this is it. This is that they're going to kill him.
Yeah, I thought it was a perfect ending for Kazuma. Yakuza 5, like
the overall
plot in Yakuza 5 I can forget, but Kazuma's arc itself worked really well for me, and I felt like that was a nice send off.
I think I'm glad this final game is just him.
Yeah.
I think that's only fair for a guy who's on his back has built this amazing game series.
Yeah.
And I'll miss him.
Yeah.
Of course I will, because it's like if Nintendo said, right, next Zelda
That's it,
game.
Mario's done.
Mario's done. That's it.